Welcome back and thanks for staying with the breaking news on CNN News 18. We have some very important breaking news now coming in. Now we are learning that senior advocate Dushyant Dave has in fact written to CJI over changes of benches of various cases in Supreme Court. Dave in his letter alleges that in sensitive matter, benches are being changed. Now he has also written, and I quote, that Supreme Court's march towards greater heights have been stopped. He also went on to say, and I quote, that on your appointment, strong hopes were created in the minds of citizens that under your leadership, the Supreme Court of India will rise to greater heights, the march towards which has somehow paused for some time earlier. The scars caused on account of such improprieties in the past few years on justice delivery have not healed as yet. This is what Dushyant Dave has written in a letter to CJI. Interestingly, the matter comes a day after Justice Sanjay Kishan in call expressed reservations over the matter pertaining to delay in judicial appointments by centre being taken away from him. To give us more details on that, we have CNN News 18's legal correspondent Ananya Bhatnagar joining us on the broadcast. Ananya, very good morning to you. When senior advocate Dushyant Dave has written a letter to CJI over some of the cases, which cases are we exactly talking about?
Well, he's not clearly mentioned those cases, but he's alleged that, there are various, cases that, especially in sensitive matters, what has happened is that various benches have been changed in fact, the Supreme Court, and that has been happening for quite some time now, and that's exactly why he has now returned to, in fact, the Chief Justice of India. And I quoted from one of the part of this letter that, and he writes it to the Chief Justice of India, clearly saying that on your appointment, strong hopes were created in the mind of the citizens that under your leadership, the Supreme Court of India will rise to greater heights, the march towards which has somehow caused for some stop sometime earlier. The scars caused on account of such imperatives in past few years on justice delivery have not healed as yet, is what Dushyant Dave goes on to say. Now, if we go, Sakshi, if we go by this letter, he's alleging that there is some kind of a practice going on where, because at the end of the day, we have to understand that Chief Justice of India, he is the topmost judge of the country, and not only the topmost judge of the country, he is also the master of the roster. He is the one who assigns cases to all the other judges and himself, in fact, and that is why he's also called the master of the roster. He designs the roster that which judge will actually be listening to which case, and that's exactly what has now cropped up before, in fact, the Chief Justice of India. In fact, if I quote it from the letter again, he goes on to say that, I have personally come across number of cases listed before various honorable benches upon first listing or in which notice have been issued, being taken away from the honorable benches.
Right, Ananya, we request you to... all right, Ananya, thank you so much for bringing us all those crucial details. Apologies for